Whatever the first one is, this is part 2. Now, the reason why I pulled up this video clip, which I really, really hope everybody watches, is because niggas know the truth. It's in your movies, it's in everything. And this is the spirit the Most High put on you so that you can see, because everybody watch. Actually, this is probably just going to be named something different. But everybody watches movies for entertainment value instead of getting the truth of it. Now, I'm gonna set the stage for you. This on the up here, this scarecrow with the dreads. With the locks in his head. I know they're not real, but this is Michael Jackson, and he's the scarecrow. And this is actually supposed to be Jesus in this scene. Now, down here, you have these entities, which are crows, wearing black, right? Now, these crows are going to say some stuff to Jesus, and I want you to hear them and listen to them. And as we go along, I will pause the video and tell you which crow is doing what and who which crow is. Because this is just to show you what you don't know. So, this is Jesus. Remember, Jesus is sitting on the right hand. This hand is free, right? Until his enemies become his footstool. So if this right hand is free, but this left hand is tied, right? It's not tied. My left hand's not tied. Both my hands are free. So there's a blue right here. He's law. There's purple. King. I believe this one is gold. Gold is your time studied, efforts, and things put into learning the truth in your level of knowledge. That's gold. And this is red, Levitical priesthood. Now, just those 4 colors. And mind you, never mind, we're not going to get into the black. Just focus on the first 4 colors. Because the color is what they are, because they're birds. What is an angel? An angel was a bird, man. He tell you that he created the fowls of the heavens and things like that. These are who he created, these entities, because they deliver messages. All right? But these are fallings. Because you see, they're walking and they're crawling and playing in the dirt. This is how your eye is supposed to be able to see stuff. You have no power is all I'm showing you. So, let's get to the video.
Like old garbage guts here, done forgot the crow commandments again.
Fellas, I did not forget.
Okay, look, it's fake locks, but they're supposed to be locks. It's Jesus. I don't care what you say. And he looks like a lion up close, right? He's got him, it looks like a lion's mane, right? Look at the colors. Look at his colors. All right? We're focusing on the crows, though, but just listen to the words.
Commandments, please.
Run 'em by me, run 'em by me.
Thou shalt honor all crows.
Right on, right on.
Oh, and just to let you know, these are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And war is running around right now. Law is running around right now. Gold is running around right now. And those who call themselves kings of the earth are running around right now. So listen to this song. And listen to what they're telling you. Like, they're being jerks. But this is what y'all do. This is what the 4 fathers. 1, 2, 3, 4 fathers. 4 fathers, your 4 crows, did to the Messiah.
Stop reading all bits of paper and literature.
Trash, Terrell,
And you see what they did? They put laws and ordinances on him. Things that he shouldn't be doing. But remember, that right hand is free. This is what's going on here. This is why these laws needed to be put on him, because he needed to change them later on down the thing, later on through the movie, for himself to be freed from this purge. All right.
Most important one.
Thou shalt never get down off of this here pole.
You
Now, you shouldn't get down. Why? Off of this here pole. Because if you get down, you stepping on niggas' toes. You see how big their feet are? You're going to be stepping on their toes because you are opposite of them. This is why he's not on the ground, but they are on the ground. These are the four horsemen. They ruling the earth. They are on the ground.
Clyde and the Crow Anthem.
I hope you can hear this. Hold on. The Crow Anthem is too hard. There we go. Let's turn it up. The Crow Anthem is too hard, y'all. Too hard.
I gotta sing that thing again.
You gotta look right until you get it. Reiterate. And syncopate.
Now look, you saw how they went up and then they jumped back. They all jumped down to the earth at the same time because they came up to speak to him on a different level. Then they jumped back down to the earth. Now pay attention, because now they coming with earth knowledge to him.
You can't win. You can't make it.
He's sitting on the rocks. Rocks are, in the Bible, rocks and stones are judges. Don't a king judge you? Gold sits in the dirt. He studied the history of this earth, this dirt. He's standing upright. Why is he standing up? Because he's walking on the dirt. Then you have, because remember, you know what? I'm probably just going to step you through it and then let you watch the whole thing after I show you what it is. All right. So now look at this guy back here. These steps are symbolic to climbing up to heaven. You need the law to climb up to heaven. Sorry. You need the law, God's law, to climb up to heaven. Then he's perched up here, but he didn't actually get all the way to the top just yet. And then these are still in the dirt. He's not getting out of his place because my last video that I just posted, it just said kings don't go fight. He sent other niggas to do it. So
People keep saying.
now you saw him run back down. When he was at the top, he put his arms up like he just gathered something. And he's forcing powers down onto you because he's law. So he put his hands up over you to force powers down on you. And law is his word. So if I tell you you can't run red lights, that's a law. So that's all I'm trying to say.
Things are gonna change, but they look just like they're staying the same. You gotta get over your head when you only got yourself to blame.
He said, you get in. He's talking to these four entities way over your head and you only got yourselves to blame. Levitical priesthood in over their head. The law is in over their head. This astute studier of the dirt, of the earth, knowledge of this earth, which is female knowledge, is in this king. You're all falling down here.
You can win time, can't believe it.
Oh, sorry. All right, sorry about that. Now, when you see this one, when you see the Levite, that nigga come with the blue one. He come with law, don't he? Don't he? Alright, you ain't even gotta shake your head. Yeah, cause Levite and law, blue and red, go together to make purple. This guy. It's funny. It is so funny. I keep trying to tell jokers you don't know what you don't know. And then when you get this power to be able to see things like this, because he gives you the understanding of what the colors are. And then when people, he said, you're just going to be able to see. That's what make you God. You see everything. All right.
You can win. The world is moving and you stand apart.
Why is only these two in this scene? Because, again, the red and the blue, they go together. He's talking about Levitical priesthood and the laws that you have.
People get sick, things will get better.
Now he's going to say just to ease your state of mind. So you sitting here, this is basically Levi in the law talking to Jesus. Basically, that's what's going on here. And these guys try to ease your state of mind down here, don't they? But they can't, because it's still oppression. But anyway, back to the song. Uh-oh. And the king is fat. Because he's a king. That's why he's purple. And he's got a little belly on him. Okay, so the lyrics was, and you sit back and smoke that smoke. Then you drink your glass of wine. We all know this is Jesus. What kind of smoke is he talking about? I'll leave that for you to decide. I'm going to just tell you, smoking and drinking ain't no sin. To be a drunker is a sin. To be toe up off your and irresponsible, definitely a sin. All right, because you're not controlling this thing, your third eye inside your head, which is your third eye, which is your brain, which controls your core or your heart, which is your personality. Boy, man, this video gonna be fire. I gotta tell you, thank you, MJ, because even if you didn't know what you was doing, you didn't understand the purpose of this, it was left here as a witness to what's going on in this word. So I have to say thank you. Okay, the lyrics. You can't win. This is what he's telling them. He's not saying this just to be saying it. He's actually talking to them, telling them they can't win. But we taking it the wrong way. All right? And then he says, you can't break even. What is even? If you're on a balance, right, and you're trying to weigh and get the scales even, that's evening. That's evening. So he's saying you can't balance your scales because between all four of these entities running around, which is the kings, types, which is purples, you got your reds, which is Levitical priesthoods, then you got your blues, which is laws, and you got your gold, which is studies. But like I said, this guy was on the ground. If he was sitting up high, if the gold was sitting up high, not touching the ground or off of the ground, then you would have been able to say, okay, that was a spiritual piece of gold there. Okay? But he's literally sitting in the dirt playing with it. And the way I saw that scene where he's all shooken up and all like that is basically them waving their laws in their face and talking about this from the dirt, that from the dirt, you know, just all the stuff from the earth. Oh, Israel, them people over there in Israel aren't Israelites and things of that nature. That's from the dirt. I don't live on the dirt. I don't deal with blood. Not your blood. No. I drink wine. I love wine. That's why I could tell you what I tell you, because I know the truth. You can't win the way if you start He says you can't win. You can't win. No way if your story stays the same. Now, that is written in Proverbs, I think, chapter 6. He says, a lamp is a commandment, light is the law, and reproof, or which means to change, is the way to life, or the way of life. So if you can't pull that off, you're going to have a problem. Okay, now this is important. They say you ain't winning. This is the four horsemen. But it's nice to see you, Jesus. I'm awfully glad you came. That came from this gold one. Because the gold, the one who studies the dirt, knows that as above, so below. But he's playing here, so he's saying so below, basically screw above. Because he likes the dirt. He's playing in it. So he says, it's been nice to see you. I'm awfully glad you came. The world has got no shame. Better cool it, cause it ain't about losing. This is you guys down here. And the world has got no shame. And they all turned it, in case you missed it, they all turned their back on Jesus when they said that. Right here, they turned their back on him. When he is here to gather you. So the world has got no shame. The world has got no shame. You can win. And look at them. Look how brass and bold they are. That's y'all. This is these entities called church folks and Israelites and things like this. But this is literally them in their colors. This is just them in their colors. And the reason why they're crows is because they are the fowl of the air, written of in Genesis. So you hear the crap that they're talking to the supposed Messiah. Wait a minute, sorry. You don't see them running through the fields. If you can feel the battlefields, these are God's contemplations. You can win. You can't begin and make the wheels come to be. You keep spending while someone else rides for free. Okay. They say you keep spending your little bit of money while someone else rides for free. This information I'm giving you is esoteric. This is my money I'm giving to you. All right? Because I'm gold, but I'm descended gold. I'm coming down to share this with you. Learn your lesson. Refuel your mind before some turkey blows out your flame. Okay. Now, before some turkey blows out your flame. Now, Hebrew Israelites, this should speak in volumes because you're not supposed to be eating turkey. It's a vulture. When I say, but that's on a different level for you. Sorry, it is. So, the level it's supposed to be on is a vulture's knowledge. All right, and a vulture will come blow out your flame. They're going to try to put you out because you're a fire. Jesus is light. He's a fire of some sort because he's the word of God, which is a fire. It's written about. So they trying to say the turkey going to come blow out your flame, if you don't cool out. That's basically all they're saying. So now this is going to be a back and forth where Jesus is telling the four entities, you can't win. The four crows, you can't win. And they say, no, you can't win. Meaning, no, I'm going to win, but you can't win because I'm not going to let you win, basically. And this is going to be a back and forward. And then I'll let you watch it. And you see them, they're going into the field and stuff, in and out, walking up and down the earth. This is things Lucifer did. Just so you know, yeah. If you're ground based, you're an adversary to the Most High, because He's a spirit. Now, he's saying you can't break even and you can't get out of the game. Now, look at the positions that change. You see the change of roles? You got 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot on the stones. Then you have, that's the king. Then you have the law turned into stone. This is the real deal right now of what's going on. Then you got gold is not on the earth anymore. You see, he's not sitting down here on the floor. He's not even touching the floor. He's not touching the floor because law turned into a stone, which is a judge. You need a law to judge by, right? And this guy is part earth because his foot is on the ground, and he judging the earth. You see the angles? Look, man, this stuff is, you could say I'm reading too much in it, but I'm sorry, I'm just wise beyond this place. And it sucks because I asked for something from the Father, and He gave me everything, plus He give you other things to work on to try to work out the situations. So this Levite is in the field. Where are y'all? Where do you dwell? In the field. That's y'all. Earth because it's just finishing up. Get out of the game. So basically what he's telling you is you built yourself up in your ways so much that you can't get out of the game because you taught too many people a certain type of thing. So let's say you taught somebody that I'm just making something up. Let's say that you taught the world that this color, which is black, is really white, right? And then they go somewhere else, somewhere down the line, some time passed, and they find out the opposite. But you found out before they found out, and you never told them. That's your inability not to get out of the game, because you have to change your thought process. So how hard is it to say, you know what, my dearest apologies, I was looking at this with an earthly eye. Now I have a new eye that the Master has given me, and this is what you're supposed to see. How hard is that? Where's the rocket science involved? Your pride is going to be your downfall. And you know what? This is on YouTube. You guys can click it and watch it yourself. But I wanted somebody to get some kind of understanding about what's really going on. Because this isn't the only thing. It's all types of movies. Like the Yellow Brick Road. Oh, man. And all kinds of stuff. It means something else, but everybody takes it as entertainment. And you say, oh, I don't want to hear it. That's because you're a demon. Demons don't want to hear this stuff. So, good luck. Unless righteousness, no peace.